The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. And alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. At the guards, it's Giddey at the 1 with White at the 2. Buzelis out there with Vucevic, and it's Williams at the 3. And for the Bucks, Trent on the wing. He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Porter at the point guard. You look at the Bucks. This has been a very difficult series for sure. They find themselves in a historically hopeless scenario. Down 3 games to none.
Well, at least they are here at home. Maybe these fans can light a fire in them and they can make something out of this series.
Now, here's Trent. The shot's good from Kuzma.
That is a great possession. Get Kuzma the ball and Powell will drill those catch and shoot passes.
For 3, Williams. The rebound by Trent.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And Porter, here we go. That's tipped. Vucevic against Giannis. Buzelis, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
And when it comes to the three-point shooting of Buzelis, we know he has the ability, but we need to see consistency.
Now, here's Trent. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's White. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
The Bulls have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Antetokounmpo with the steal. It's Trent on the wing. White covering. In transition, here come the Bulls. Vucevic with the bucket.
Well, you love the energy from Vucevic there. Exceptional job getting down the floor on the break.
To end the run. And Antetokounmpo lays it in.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Williams from outside. They get it again. Shoots over Kuzma. Top of the key jumper is offline from Williams. Milwaukee's gone 0-2 from deep here. On deep, Trent. That's a no-go, and he's still looking for his first bucket after 2 shots. Pass to Buzelis. Now Williams launches it. Williams with another miss.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
And so now a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Milwaukee making a switch. Anthony's checked in. Now here's Anthony. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
That famous drive of Giannis's, he can just plow through any opposition. For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 3. Kuzma outside. Porter passes to Kuzma. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Vucevic up top. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Williams has got 3 assists in the game. Anthony kicks to Turner. Outside Porter. Pass to Kuzma. And a miss there on the triple.
And guys, this shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
Shot to stop the run. Buzelis grabs the board.
Well, for him, this has been a quarter to forget. He is not helping them close the gap.
Williams can't get it to go.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
And that one's good by Porter.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing missing each and every year. With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
Here's Anthony out to Kuzma. They shoot again. Rebound by Williams. Well, it does look like MP and the crew are going to move on, and the reporter who said MP would choke in the playoffs is sure eating those words right now.
And you can tell that MP played with a little bit of an extra edge to his game. I'll tell you, the other bench is missing. That reporter never opened their mouth to fire up MP before this series. Not a good start for him offensively, just 2 of 8 from the field, but his confidence has not moved.
Let's head over to the sideline for a report on Gary Trent. Allie, what have you heard there?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks about his status. The ankle is very tender. They've wrapped it on ice to try and reduce the swelling, but very little weight can be put on it at this time. Certainly some unfortunate timing for him and his team, but the training staff has given him the green light, and you can bet he's going to be out there contributing in this postseason push.
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. And, of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is...
We're closing in on 2 minutes played here in the second quarter. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Williams has got 12 in the game.
A much better quarter for them shooting the ball.
So for Chicago right now, Williams is out there with Buzelis. Then it's Josh Giddey. Then it's Williams. And it's Herter in at the 2 spot. Trent gets the bucket.
Well, Trent Jr. is an opportunistic scorer. When he sees the mid-range open up, he exploits it.
Herter finds Giddey. Williams for 3. And that comes off the assist by Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Bucks trail by 18. Outside Portis. And it's Trent in the corner. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And here is Williams. 15 points in the game. From downtown, another 3 for Chicago.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Trent in the corner. Off target from 3-point range.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Bucks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Got us a screen on Giddey. Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo schemes it in.
This is why this team loves involving Antetokounmpo in pick and rolls, because the D has no answers for him.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Williams can't hit.
When the defense is playing awfully like that, you want to be able to convert, but that time he just couldn't get it done.
Trent with the wide open look. The offensive rebound.
This team trusts Portis to make those saves, cleaning the offensive glass and then using his size to get a bucket.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by the Bucks. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
And that was a game to forget. You'd like to find some teachable moments, but I think they'd like to just turn the page and move forward.
Well, everyone has off nights. They just need to make sure that they bounce back strong.
Porter with the screen for Anthony. It's up a 3. Buzelis grabs the board. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. Well, the Prodigy in their last time out against the Bucks played some superb basketball. He scored 45 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. And with the flashy numbers he put up in that one, it's worth the price of admission just to see how he follows it up. Guys?
Excellent report, Allie. Thank you. Greg, it was obvious he was having a lot of fun out there. Tremendous victory.
I'll tell you, he may have been enjoying himself, but whoever was matched up against him certainly wasn't.
Yeah, well, winning is usually fun, especially when you have it going like he did.
And the Bucks with some changes. Turner comes in for Bobby Portis, and Kyle Kuzma subbed in for Cole Anthony. Vucevic checked in for Chicago. Kobe White comes in for Kevin Huerter. Williams for three. Sinks the triple. Williams has got 23.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Here's Giannis. Here's Kuzma, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 assists in the game. The Bulls leading by 23. Here's Williams. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, he's as steady as they come at the big man position. Vucevic is someone you can count on to help you shoulder some of the offensive load.
Both good from the line that time. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 36% in the second quarter. They really haven't found their rhythm yet offensively. And it's slammed in by Williams.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Trent outside, fires the three. Kuzma can't get it to go.
He may have had too much time to think about it.
To the inside, here's Vucevic. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, offensively, that's what you want to get. Vucevic from point-blank range.
Williams against Giannis. Kuzma left side. White down low, lays it up off the glass. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And Giannis seems almost automatic from that close. You have to deny the entry or he'll burn you.
Williams' shot is off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Offline with his three. It's Vucevic, top of the key. Off with the layup.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Kuzma passes to Porter. And the three ball is good. Porter's got his second bucket tonight.
Good to see Porter Jr. knocking down the triple. Needs to keep taking and making those shots. Yeah, and he made 3 3-pointers in the first quarter, and he just continued to pour them on here in the second.
Taken away by Williams. Pass to Giddey. Finishes the break with a slam.
So smooth in transition. The Australian Josh Giddey cashing in.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. And Turner throws it down.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Chicago. And that one drops.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Giannis. And another basket for Milwaukee.
Listen, it's a team sport. But without him, this deficit would be a lot bigger.
Out to White. Fires away from way outside. And there's Williams. That's good on the assist by White. 31 points for Williams.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here Start your attention to center court and get ready for the half-court shot from Bonner. Oh, someone left the window open. One more time, a round of applause for our contestant.
And they've kept the ball moving. No one's trying to be a hero, and you see the results.
Yeah, they're just not slinging it around. They are passing with a purpose.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. They're watching this series slip through their fingers the first half. And that'll do it for half.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
And because of that, I expect to see a huge emphasis on ball control moving forward.
Guard pair, Porter and Trent. The small and power forwards are Kuzma and Antetokounmpo. And it's Turner in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triples.
Kuzma outside. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break.
It doesn't take much to get Buzelis up to the rim. He just pops off the floor and is right there.
The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. Porter kicks to Giannis. Pass to Kuzma for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Giannis throws it down.
He's a true scoring machine. Antetokounmpo never stops attacking. He is just relentless.
Here's Williams. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist. Giddey's got 6 assists here tonight. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Giannis against Williams. Here's Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Got a piece of it.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
Not a great start to the second half. Just 1 for 4. Got to find ways to generate better looks here.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. At Giannis. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Williams has got 39.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Giannis gets it to go.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Bucket is good. 41 points for Williams.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Trent against White. And Giannis Antetokounmpo throws it down hard.
How do you even come up with something like that? Giannis is an artist.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Cam, brought to you by AT&T. And so it's Trent with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Giannis outside and stolen by Williams. To the paint, here's Buzelis. Good, great play by Williams to set it up. And that's 12 points for Buzelis. Porter kicks to Trent. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. A three-pointer off the mark. For Chicago, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting here in the second half. Very strong. Williams for three. Good! Another from three.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the Nets.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
That's too easy for Antetokounmpo. This D's going to have to push him further from the basket.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Vucevic with it. Outguarded by Giannis. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Trent kicks to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Porter. A three-pointer is right on target. Porter's got 8.
And that play is a great example of why it's important to surround Giannis with shooters.
Connects again from distance.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
Anthony's checked in for Milwaukee. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Bruzelis. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Kobe White. And Jones subbed in for Josh Giddey.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't.
And again for three.
Never resting on his laurels. He has once again put on a clinic, breaking his own record for second most triples all time in a playoff game.
Putting on a clinic indeed. You know, when he gets in a zone like this, it's exhilarating to watch. At least for us it is. I've got to assume it feels just about the opposite for anybody tasked with slowing him down. It's got to be very, very hard.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Turner with the screen for Porter. They get it back, and Antetokounmpo on the follow.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Williams finds Williams. There's the three. Good! Another from 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for three-pointers made. Left side, Turner. Rebound by the Bulls. Williams has got rebound number 15 here tonight. Here's Collins. And another assist.
And this is the best someone could run an offense. Pinpoint passing, everyone involved. Every time he touches the ball, good things happen.
And he's now tied for the franchise record for assists in a game. It has been a masterful performance. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Anthony. Antetokounmpo's got 14 points now in the second half. And Chicago shooting a magnificent 69% in this game. From deep, connects again from distance.
When he gets it going from long range, it is a scary sight for the opposition. And he surpassed his own record for triples made in a playoff game.
A new record. He is in first place with those threes. Wow. Like every time that ball leaves his fingertips, you expect it to go in. He is as good as it gets. And so it's the Chicago Bulls, enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back right after this. NBA playoff round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Substitution here for Milwaukee. Turner's checked in for Portis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. Trent's checked in for Rollins. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Anthony. And Chicago also making a switch. Williams is checked in. Taking a look at the Bulls. They've got Zach Collins. Smith is out there with Williams. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Jones in at the point. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Bucks passing it around. It's stolen by Smith.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers.
And another assist for him.
And would you believe he set a new franchise record for assists in a postseason game?
On one hand, it's astounding. On the other hand, well, we saw this coming almost from the opening tip. Porter kicks to Giannis. Puts the move on. Williams with the block. No one near Huerter as he lets it fly. Another three for Chicago. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Chicago.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals. They're not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Porter with it. Williams picks him up. And that one's good by Porter.
That pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Count the basket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
From deep, Antetokounmpo.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Smith finds Williams. And another one falls. Amazing.
And that bucket, if you can believe it, sets a new all-time record for points in a playoff game.
Craig, the way he came out tonight, you could feel the level of his focus. He put his team on his back and has delivered an incredible offensive show.
And it was way back in 1986 that Michael Jordan set the record of 63 points. And when you surpass the greatest of all time, you've done something special.
And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
For three, Williams, and again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Antetokounmpo, no good. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 13-4 run. Collins passes to Williams. Milwaukee with the rebound. Trent outside. Up top, Porter. To the middle. Here's Kuzma. And Kuzma slams it in.
And I like that Kuzma can go off 1 or 2 feet. It really allows him to attack the rim with ease. And his performance today, guys, is really, I think, a beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Jacks up a three. Good on the triple.
Well, when you give him room like that, just expect it to go in.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Bulls. This one for three. The rebound by Turner. Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round. for the Bulls.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And tonight's win really a reflection of how dominant they have been all series long. The 4-game sweep.
Yeah, I don't think they expected to pull off such a decisive win, but they had the momentum all series long. Time now, they get to move on.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Williams.
Yeah, we witnessed a special performance tonight. It's not just the triple-double, it's the example he set out there. Outstanding leadership.
Right side, Williams. It's thrown by to Kumbo. Kuzma.
And nice to take a moment to reflect on the magnitude of what he's accomplished here this evening.
GA, you can't take it for granted, can you? This crowd witnessing a tremendous offensive performance.
Well, let's all appreciate what we're seeing here tonight. A player at the top of his game. He's finding ways to punch holes in this defense every way he can.
Here is Porter. It's Kuzma top the key. The Bucks working the ball around. Here's Yacht. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on.
Yeah, it's so frustrating as a coach when it takes your team this long to get into a rhythm.
Pass to Asenge. From deep, Williams. Rebounded by the Bucks. Now, here's Porter. And Turner kicks to Giannis. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every position.
And they do it. They'll move on to round two. What a performance through the entire first round. Greg sweeping in 4 games.
And they really had a tremendous series. Watching how well these guys played as a unit has got to be scary for their round 2 matchup.
As we send you over to Jennifer Quintana from the sideline.
What did you eat for breakfast this morning, MP? Double-digit steals? Absolutely amazing.
Oh, Jennifer, it was a big bowl of amaranth, some blueberries, and a banana. You know, every day, gotta start the day right and fuel up.
Healthy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but no, seriously, tonight was all about our defense and being locked in as a unit. All 5 guys I'm talking about. When you know what everyone around you is going to do next, you have the freedom to take the kind of risk other teams just can't. That was us tonight.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, Jennifer. And that about wraps it up for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference quarterfinals. For Greg Anthony,
MP right here. MP, got some really good questions back here. Remember, it's me. Hey, back here, MP. You can MP.
Miss Conway.
What?
I noticed that you weren't raising your hand. So, let's start with you. You had a lot to say before the playoffs started, and I want to give you a chance to say something now. Stand up.
Okay. Okay, any concerns about your ability to maintain your performance against your second round matchup?
I respect the troll job, Roseanne. I really do. You drop a terrible take before the playoffs, immediately get proven wrong, so you what? moved the goalposts. It's honestly impressive. But, nah, I got no concerns. I'm gonna keep playing like I'm capable of, and you're gonna keep being wrong.
Well, thank you very much.
MP.
MP, right here.
MP, you're right. MP back here.